Now to our special coverage of Nigeria at 65, that independence anniversary. Administrators at the third tier of political administration in Nigeria, the local government, are seeking more legal authority to deliver good governance at the grassroots. Just a year ago, the Supreme Court granted financial autonomy to the local government, but this has not translated to independence from state control. Solomon Ajuziogo reports.
This is the story of the local government's search for relevance and impactful governance on the grassroots level.
Governance dwells, starts, ends in the local government. So local government is very critical to the policies of our country. Local government is very critical as a barometer to measure the well-being and the impact of governance on the people. The local government is regardless of your level of education. You have to do with yaologians, babaologians, CDAs, CDCs, community leaders, primary health care centers, primary schools. That's local government.
Just a year ago, the Supreme Court of Nigeria in a judgment gave fiscal independence to local governments in the country. This judgment appears to break the stranglehold of state governments on the local councils across Nigeria.
A lot of changes have been made, especially with the recent Supreme Court judgment that has to do with financial autonomy.
We celebrate the decision of Supreme Court that the money should be released directly to them. Maybe if that is released to them directly, maybe things will change for better.
But it does not look like this independent and most important third tier of government has broken free from the grip of the states.
You just have to be creative as a council chairman or council chairperson. I'm working with data. Data is very critical for me. I'm trying to do my enumeration to know those to interact and deal with, to provide for, to cater for.
From Obasanjo reform in 1970, they go through a lot of reforms. But you know there's a lot of law in Nigeria, still we are still lawless. So it's about implementation.
This is a source of worry for the federal government.
We are not there yet, but as you can see, with the increase of funds from Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which we must commend him for.
We just need more funding, and how can we get more funding? Recognize LCDs as local governments.
The local government administration was introduced in Nigeria during the colonial era. It has existed through both the civilian and the military eras in the country. Its operations became limited under the 1979 Constitution in the Third Republic, but reawakened in the current Fourth Republic with some state control.
A lot of things have changed since that particular, since 1960, as far as I'm concerned. Don't also forget that in 1976, there was a reform in regards to local government, which listed them into the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as the third tier of government.
The government story has gone through a lot of process. When they were fully in charge of housing and work and housing department, when they have the independence to run the community, town planning and every other things. Then the military interventions, then we have this present democracy we are running.
Section 7 of the 1999 Constitution guarantees the existence of the local government as an independent third tier of political administration and governance. But the Constitution mandates each state House of Assembly to make the laws for the function, structure, composition, and finance of the councils.
The euphoria that greeted the Supreme Court judgment on local government just a year ago has died down as financial autonomy has not become administrative autonomy.
The local government has their power from the Constitution. Section 7, they derive their guarantee from that place. They have their duties stated there in the Constitution too.
Give us more powers to be able to do as much as we can. Allow the local government, by virtue of what the Constitution says, allow them to handle what they need to handle. And I think in that case then the people of the community or the people of that local government can now hold their local government chairman responsible.
The responsibility of the LGAs is to provide the basic things that affect the day-to-day living of the people at the grassroots.
We need to first identify why the local government was created, which is has to do with issues of primary education, healthcare, the markets, things that has to do with the locals, basically. A lot of people need to understand the difference between what the local government is supposed to do and what the state government is supposed to do.
With constitution review and amendment, the relevance of local government administration is expected to receive due attention for the benefit of the people. Solomon Ajiziogu, TVC News.
As Nigeria marks its 65th independence anniversary, religious leaders are advocating more support for the federal government. For General Overseer of the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, Sam Aboyeji, it's a new dawn in the country.